Hello students, welcome once again to Solochem Lab. We have a 2024 SSCE problem on the board to be solved, and the problem goes this way. What volume in dm cubed of water will be added to 1 dm cubed of 6 mole per dm cubed solution to make it 2 mole per dm cubed? Before we can go ahead to solve this problem, we need to understand what a solution is in chemistry. A solution is a thorough mixture of a liquid called a solvent and a solid called a solute. A solution is a thorough mixture of two substances. Usually one is in liquid form and the other one is in solid form. Do you understand? And then when a solution has a concentration that is high like this, 6 mole per dm cubed, we can say that that solution is concentrated. That is, it has more solids, less solvents. Is that clear? Now the second solution, which has a concentration of 2 mole per dm cubed, it is lesser in concentration. We can say it is dilute. To be dilute means it has more water and a little of the solids. Is that clear? Now, in the chemistry laboratory, when a chemistry teacher wants to prepare solution for titration, he or she usually gets a container like this, which has a solution that I will call a stock solution. It usually has a high concentration like the one here. Now the teacher has to pour some of it into a beaker like this in order to prepare what we call a reagent solution, whose concentration will be lower, like this one here, 2 mole per dm cubed. So the question now is, for a teacher who wants to prepare a reagent solution that has a lower concentration like this, from a stock solution that has a high concentration like this, and the volume of that stock solution is 1 dm cubed, what is the amount of water that will be added to this 1 dm cubed of solution that has this concentration in order to make it a solution that has a concentration that is as low as 2 mole per dm cubed? That's what this problem is about. Do you understand? To solve this problem, we use the formula on the board. The formula says C1V1 equals C2V2. What does C1 mean? C1 means the first concentration, the concentration of the first solution, which is this 6 mole per dm cubed. V1 is the volume of that first concentration, which is 1 dm cubed. Is that clear? C2 is the concentration of the second solution, which is 2 mole per dm cubed. Is that taken? And then V2 is the volume of this concentration, this dilute concentration that has a concentration of 2 mole per dm cubed. And using your mathematics, you do change of subject or formula. We're looking for V2. V2 equals C1V1 over C2. That is, the coefficient of V2 is C2. So you divide both sides by C2. That will now give us C1V1 over C2. This is the formula we will use to get V2, the volume of this concentration of this solution that has a lower concentration. And when we substitute, C1 is 6 from here, and then V1 is 1 from here. C2 is gotten from here. So our final answer will be 3 dm cubed. That is the volume of the dilute solution. That is the volume of the reagent solution. That solution your teacher will bring out for you to use in your titration. That is what we call a reagent solution. But the one that is kept in the cupboard is the one that is called the stock solution. It usually has high concentration. Is that clear? So that's the volume of the reagent solution. But are we asked here to find the volume of the reagent solution? No. We're asked to find the amount of water, the volume of water, additional water that will be added to this 1 dm cubed of 6 mole per dm cube to make it this solution. Now we've gotten the volume of the second solution, the reagent solution. But already the stock solution has a volume of 1 dm cubed. Do you understand? The final solution, that is the reagent solution, should have a volume of 3 dm cubed. So how are we going to get the volume of water to be added? How are we going to get it? We're going to do 3, take away 1. This 3 is this one here. The one we're taking away is the volume of the first solution, the volume of the stock solution. And when we do that, we're going to obtain 2 dm cubed. That is the volume of water that will be added to the stock solution, which is already 1 dm cubed, to make it a solution that has this low concentration. Is that clear? And so let's go back to the options and check. Which option is the correct option? Option C. That's the correct option. Do you have any question? Is it clear to you? In case you have any question, feel free to drop the question at the comment area of this video so that in our subsequent classes, the teacher will look at that question. Bye.